Hi, I'm JMO from Xcase. We're a importer, distributor and reseller of computer cases within the UK. We import and sell under our own brand, but as well as that we also do the major makes as Lian Li, Q07, etc, etc. Anyway, on the bench tonight, and it's been a little while since I've done one of these. All my videos are without any editing. I just have a look at something, same as you would do if you walked into a shop, and I give you my impression of it. So I've got a Lian Li Q07, I believe it's called. It's a mini ITX case, but a mini ITX case with a difference. Now, the whole point of ITX is to make it small. Well, that was my theory anyway. So you can get a little PC in your car or just save space. And most of the ITX motherboards that have been on the market really just have a lowish performance, and they come with a CPU already embedded on them, and you don't need any airflow or space, so they're just little basic slimline things generally. However, recently companies such as Zoltech have brought out mini ITX based size motherboards, so they're still small but they do take standard Intel or AMD processors, and they're starting to get really smart with the graphic capabilities as well, to the point you can actually do some decent gaming on one. That in mind, Lian Li have brought out this little baby. The first thing, and the most important thing really, whereas standard normal ITX cases have puny adapters, 80 watt, 120 watt, or little PSUs, maximum really 200 watt, perhaps occasionally a 250 watt. With the Lian Li, you can put a standard, actually quite decent sized PSU into it. So you could have a 500, 600, 700 watt and even more. Which then means if you've got a mini ITX Zoltech case, motherboard, sorry, you can get the performance that you require from your PSU to make it perform as you need. The other thing about this case, a lot of the ITX cases do have a slot for an expansion card. Lian Li have got one here as well, but what they've done, they've allowed a little bit more room. With the Zoltech motherboards especially, the Pci Express is on the end, so if your video card has a fan on it and it's quite wide, it will actually fit into this case. And it does give you, some scope for a decent sized video card. And other than that, really pretty standard. It takes one CD-ROM. As in all Lian Li cases, it's brushed aluminium. It's light. It's quite cute. I'm actually going to make myself a little system out of one. As far as airflow is concerned, well, there aren't any fans, so you're going to have to rely quite heavily on your processor fan, which, taken into account, let's lay it this way, your power supply is going to be about this height onwards. You've got quite a decent height for a decent cooler by somebody like Salmon, or some of the newer Cooler Master ones. They do some low profile ones as well. Space for one CD-ROM, I probably mentioned that. There's a box of bits here, but if I took that away, underneath you can probably see there's space for a single 3.5-inch hard drive. Or you could get an adapter and put a 2.5-inch in there. So what I'm thinking myself is, because I haven't got a lot of space on my desk, I don't really need out and out performance, but occasionally I like to do a bit of gaming. So I'll put myself a little Zoltec motherboard in this with a decent power supply and a half decent video card. Stick it next to me monitor. It's got a standard size CD-ROM, so no messing around with slimline ones. And that'll keep me, and a lot of you I suspect, quite happy. So, there we have it. He likes it so much, he's going to get one himself. So it's a definite thumbs up. Thanks for listening.